Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. One and two for Christian Yelich. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a play! It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Buehler stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Still 2-2. Trout leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. One-0 pitch coming. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another one sent foul. And it's fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. From the stretch, the 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The set and the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two and two. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So 2 on with 2 away, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. The set and the 1-0. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
One and 0. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, since he's put on a Houston Astros uniform, Justin Verlander's kind of turned his career around. Went through a couple of seasons where his velocity was down, but he's always had that good curveball changeup combination. Velo back up to the mid to upper 90s to go along with that fastball and the curveball. Justin Verlander is all the way back.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's out number 1. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
In now, J.D. Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bellinger, base runner at first with 1 out. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the 2nd out. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely.
The third baseman.
Digging in now, Freddie Freeman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
A 1 pitch on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
One and 2. Here it is. In the dirt here. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. 2 and 2. Here it is. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0 and 2 to work the count back to 3 and 2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. It remains 1. So coming to the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Gallo.
Time is called.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Acuña's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So the base is empty here with one away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless, he's on his way to an early shower. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he fouls this one off. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Story picks it up. Wow, a flip to second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Striding in, Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed, as the reigning batting champion in the National League. From the stretch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set, the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The set and the 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Roy.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Trout is off at first with 2 away. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 3 and the A's nothing. Now at the plate, Peter Alonso. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Alonso brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Into the box, number 44. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Trevor Story. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His line against Justin Verlander. He has 9 base hits in 16 tries. First pitch of the at-bat. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Altuve has a little over 1,400 base knocks in his major league career. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jose Altuve becomes out number 2 this inning. To hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home, and he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Ronald Acuna is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-0 pitch coming. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here's the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Yelich retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 3-1. And now Bryce Harper. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Fouled away. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Bellinger, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Arenado stands at first with 1 out. Runners off for second, and this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. He drew a walk his first time up.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Verlander gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Craig Kimbrell answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Payoff pitch on its way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Yelich, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 44. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that. And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Ready now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Charlie Blackmon will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Line to the right side. Judge is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count leaving at 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Outside, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The set and the 2-1. 3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3-2 to the A's center fielder.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
He's set. The 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Charlie Blackmon will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Yasmani Grandal is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 10, Yasmani Grandal.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
In now is the Yankees DH, Bryce Harper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Judge on at first, nobody out. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Nolan.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Three runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He takes strike 3 called. called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Drilled right back up the middle. Story scoops it up onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He went down on strikes last time up.
Bellinger.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. (2-0) the count to the A's left fielder.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Three and 1 to Martinez. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. There's ball 4.
the third baseman, number 5.
Ready once again. Freddie Freeman has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First offering on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Martinez leads off first with one away. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, number 20.
Striding in for Oakland, Peter Alonso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Verlander deals the 3-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Verlander pauses. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Standing in, Joey Gallo. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Roberto Osuna takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55. Roberto Osuna.
Here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. The 2-1 home. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yanks held in check, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Garrett Cole enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Garrett Cole.
At the plate, Trevor Story. His career line against Garrett Cole, just a 1 for 9.
Trevor Story.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Yelich. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
As a look, now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Acuna coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Yelich is running. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Story takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now that designated hitter.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Harper.
First delivery to him on the way, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There he goes. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. The Yanks lead 1. And it's still 3-1. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder.
So striding forward now, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder, J.D.
Now batting, J.D. Martinez. His career line against Garrett Cole. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And the catch is made down near the home bullpen. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter Freddie Freeman will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Digging in, Peter Alonso. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. Judge on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. A's strength. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Down to 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Josh.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Kenley Jansen takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 0-2 once more. Pitch is popped up. Altuve moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. High in the air down the right field line. Bellinger is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Arenado is off of first with 2 away. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. Striding forward now is the DH, number 44, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Trevor Story, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the second out. Next up for the A's, Jose Altuve. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Drilled to first. Gallo has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Will Smith enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 14, Will.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2-2.
One out, nobody on. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Dylan Betances enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. In now, Mike Trout. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is in time as Grandal gets his man.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now the 3-0 offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Blake Trinan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Settling in now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Grandal.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Shohei Ohtani will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Shohei Ohtani.
That's inside. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
That's ball
3-0 now. One out, nobody on. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Judge going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Oakland.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. The pitch. Left side, but well foul. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Here it comes on 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Got fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Justin Verlander pitches well enough to get the W. Walker Buehler